And can you tell us a little bit about how often you see my mum and dad?
Well, I see Risa practically every day. If I don't see her, then I speak to her on the phone. Most definitely every day, if not twice a day. We always talk about a load of rubbish. Sometimes we sit on our laptops and we go through different jewellery. No, but I had to say that. Your dad will go mental. No, but I had to say that. That's right. It'd be a mental case. Do you know, sometimes, Rachel, we sit there and we've got our laptops on our knees and looking at these jewellery shopping channels, and we go through each stone, we talk about it, and then when we know we've been 60 minutes, we stop, put the phones down, and then we ring back. And sometimes we can be talking just about jewellery or anything for about 2 or 3 hours. Terrible, isn't it? Isn't that sad? But anyway, I do see them a lot, and I do see Tony when he comes home. In fact, quite frequently, Tony actually does quite a lot of jobs for me. Although he doesn't really like doing them, he told me. And I asked him why, because he said I was too fussy. In fact, recently, I'd had a new floor put down in my kitchen, and all the doors had to come off. So it meant all the doors had to be shaven at the bottom so as they could open and shut. So I asked Tony to come round and do this for me. Rita and Tony came round, and we spent the afternoon basically watching Tony do these doors. But what he didn't realise, he thought he was only coming to do one door. In fact, there was 5. So by the time we got to the 3rd door, we were effing and jeffing. So you should have seen him. And he kept saying, "How many more is there?" And I'm saying, "Just 1 more, 2 more." But of course, Rita and I are killing ourselves laughing. And he's so serious. But anyway, however, he did a grand job. But without Tony, particularly with things like that, I don't know what I would do, because he does do lots of jobs for me. In fact, I think basically, certainly when Tony is away, Rita and I, we really do help each other, which is really nice to have. Come on, Rachel, stop.
That's because you're his bitch.
Oh yes, I forgot. He has to do his jobs for one of his bitches, doesn't he? Don't you, Tony?
Can you tell us a little bit about how often you see my mum, maybe on a Saturday morning?
Well, I often see Rita Saturday mornings, if not Saturday mornings, when she's not minding Joseph and Catherine. We go shopping on a regular basis, and I can tell you now, Rita is a shopaholic. She will buy anything, everything, go in every shop. And ironically, we will most definitely come home with a big box. What it contains is anybody's guess. Opposite where Rita and Tony live, there is a couple, Kevin and Lynn. And when Rita and I arrive back home from shopping, we often wonder what Kevin and Lynn, I can't put that in words. We often wonder what Kevin and Lynn think that are in these boxes, because we struggle to carry them in, and most definitely I can almost guarantee then when Tony comes home, in fact only today Rita was telling me, and this is, what day are we today? 10th of the 7th 2011. Rita was telling me when Tony came home he found a box outside and he said, "What's in that box?" And of course your mum said, "But it was a bargain, it was £90 and I got it for £30. So of course Tony said, "Well, that's okay." And then he goes into the conservatory and there's new furniture. Well, what's that? Well, that was a bargain also. So next minute he goes out in the garden and this beautiful table and chairs. So of course Rita said, "Well, I bought that with the birthday money you gave me." And of course Tony said, "But that money was for you." So she said, "Well, that's what I wanted." I mean, that's quite sweet really, isn't it? So there's a little bit about the shopping. But I can guarantee, Rita, you definitely beat me, hands down, with shopping.